Anybody ready to go into the water? Anybody ready to go into the water? Now take a look at what we have here. Okay, we got the 4 aces, all right? 4 aces. Now, okay, here we got the 4 aces. They're upside down, okay? Here they're right side up, okay? Now, in order to make these aces, I had to take this part, you see, and take it out. So one side has 4, the other side has 3, but it came from the same piece. You know, the same piece. This is the 4. So what you got to do is once you get up to the angel and you want to know if you're purified and how it works, well, this piece here, the cutout part, okay, the cutout part here, and this piece here, together, they form, you see, they go in to each other. It's a new connection. This is the strongest connection, closest to anything. It's the 2 angels' light. It's 7. There's 4 parts and 3 parts. 4 balls and 3 balls. 7 of God. Because we took out the center to show the crown around, or to clown around. So the next time man goes somewhere, he plugs up this way so he can have more attachments. So his pickup is stronger. He has a better of everything. He has more things to plug in. So therefore, maybe if he knows he can plug it in and he sees the hole, he might use the hole. Because in man's life, he digs the hole, but he doesn't use the hole if he doesn't see the hole. So in your computer, with all those holes, the USB, U for you who you are is us. The S is for the vicious snake, and the B is for the purification that lies straight. But when it goes around like the M on top of it, it's secure enough to post up and pick up the current coming from somewhere else. Therefore, you can connect USB. US is us. The B is the beauty of the connection, and that's what the pollen does. Sometimes I don't say it all the same way, and it comes out wrong, but I make it right anyway. So if it seems like I did something and say something that I was wrong, it's because I heard myself talk, and I said something that wasn't in right order of some sort. So I order nothing out, because I order nothing and I order nobody around. The only ordering God gave us to do is to order what we need for ourselves. See, the reason this world is supposed to stay perfect is because he shows you both sides. He shows you the order and he tells you to stay in order, and you want to stay out of order. So instead of staying out of order there, just go order a pizza, and therefore you did an order. And that's the order, was the whole thing. You see, if we get to do the thing on the right side of the right part of everything, that's right and wrong, and you choose the difference between the black and white and the gray areas, because there's different pressures for every areas, and you can go outside the circle all the time, but you can't stay there outside all the time, because sleep is very important, and man should know that by now, as he worked hard with the 9 men, so we can figure it all out. And when the game was over, in the 7th inning stretch, we sang a song that said something to repeat what we already did. We already played the game, yet when the game is over in the 7th inning, the number of God, they sing, "Take me out to the ball game. You're already there. Where are you being taken to? Where do you want to go more than what you have? Is it an expression, what you have is not enough and it's not a good expression? Or is it an expression that we're coming back again? Take me out to the game. The game is a ball. The ball is round. An eye is round. It's an eyeball. It's got a point in the center that's very dark that helps you see. Yet we only want to see in the light. So how can the dark point make everything more clearer for us? For it is the light of the matter that is the thinking that we all do to figure out the answers that we want. So anytime I stop talking, it's because I don't need to find the answer. I have the answer. You have not asked me any questions yet, therefore I cannot give you the answer. And because I don't know you and haven't spoken to you, I don't know how you'll take the answer. And there's a special way to tell the answer to everybody so they'll be able to take it a little better. If you want a little medicine, I can tell you how. It's in the mouth. It's not always the medication off the shelf.
that changes you completely in your body. Medication for the ears and mind is what's in front of you and what you hear. And that's why they made the best medication a friend. Because with a friend, he can mend and mold and everything you want, and he can grow old. With you, you are the same. You both stand up. And with time, who cares what you look like? You both can't walk anyways at the end. You're both too crippled. You both haven't thought in life. And all you want is for you and him. And it's no better to just have for you and him, because that would be, you're selfish. It's just you two. What about the others? And that's why you have parties, because you got to mingle. For the minks, we know to mingle, because when you mingle, you make friends, and friends is what keeps the connections alive. The whole point of the whole matter is, no matter what I talk about without the connection, the esprit or the e-spirit, I can never take it back to my angel, who wants the story. Therefore, I got to make sure that when I am doing the work, that the connection is right. And the correction is right if you rhyme it with night, and night is sleep, and to recalibrate and to gain a force. So you go open your mouth and talk again and do all that work. You can be tired out, because when you talk, your stomach muscles cramp up. Otherwise, everybody's stomach would hang out. When the baby laughs and speaks, why don't you look at the child? The rib cage moves in and out. You feel like having ribs. For your child is not a chicken. The chicken and the rib. The reason for the pig and the chicken. It's not only that story, but there's many stories. My grandfather told me a lot of stories. I mean, there's 100 stories of beer on the wall, and there's 100 stories from everybody. I just want to know the last 99. Because when you turn 99 over, you got 66. 6 and 6 is 12. It's boxcars. That's really all you need, because the rest is set up in heaven. All the aces. See, you only can be a king on earth, but when you get perfection, you go back to heaven, you become the ace again. So therefore, on earth, all you are is 48. 48 hours and 2 days. 1 day for you, 1 day for your friend. You know what I'm saying? Once you share and you start sharing, if you share, you have to continue sharing. Because in this world, sharing is what gets you by. Without sharing, no one's passing you anything for free, so you're stealing it. Like you steal the bases in baseball, like the triples. Because sometimes you got to work with all your powers. That is a triple when you get the God and the angel in you, and those are all your powers. And the Grand Slam puts 4 runs in, because 4 runs is the man of 4. And that's perfect, because everybody comes in and everything's clear. Nobody's standing on the base or anywhere. Everything's clean, so they sweep the home plate, and they start with the next batter, as the bases are clean. Otherwise, things might be clear, but they're not always clear, because the weather is never clear. Is that clear?